bike, train, bike. This is multi-modal commuting, and some Singaporeans have adopted this practice as a quick and convenient way of getting to work or home. One of them is VIVIAN YUAN, who has been bringing her folding bicycle on board the MRT since it was allowed in 2008.
Because there were no hard and fast rules in the public transport system, what happened was we sometimes were chased out, sometimes were refused entry, so we sometimes couldn't get to our destination because of the officers not being sure whether it was allowed or not. So that prompted my husband and myself to maybe to engage the Ministry of Transport.
Then Minister for Transport Raymond Lim advised Vivian and her husband to write in with a proposal of how folding bicycles could become part of the local public transport landscape.
There was a lot of stakeholders that we needed to convince that folding bikes would not take up too much space in public transport or irritate other passengers or commuters.
Folding bicycles are now allowed on trains between 9:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. and from 8 p.m. to the end of service every day. Folded out bicycles should be smaller than 114 cm by 64 cm by 36 cm. So have folding bicycles found an audience with local cyclists? Folding bike specialist retailer My Bike Shop says that their sales have increased year on year but declined to reveal numbers. They said most of the demand is from recreational cyclists and that this may have to do with the expansion of the Park Connector network in recent years. It seems multimodal commuting has yet to take root in Singapore.
We still face a lot of hostility from some people, especially security guards and all that.
This morning, I was sending something to my friend who is working in the Battery Road number 6, is the bank, one of the bank main building. So the security guard stopped me before I push my bike in, and then what I do is just fold the bike up, and then no issue.
While places like office buildings and certain malls are less tolerant of folding bicycles, it seems MRT commuters take the presence of folding bikes on the train in their stride.
Well, I myself will not push myself into a crowded train. I will wait for the next train. So there are curious look when I push my bike, but after few months I get used to it.
Okay, actually I don't recall getting any angry or unhappy look or stares. Basically, I get a lot of people who are curious about my bike, and I get a lot of look on my bike, wondering, how it works and all that. Especially so when I was doing the folding and folding outside the station. It's like I'm putting up a show or something, Yeah, but I think generally no. I don't think people are unhappy with us because we are using foldable bike on a train.
DARYL Chan, a multimodal commuter for 2 years and a cyclist with 7 years experience, says the key to safety for all commuters is a healthy dose of understanding and respect.
It's both ways. I think cars not being very used to having cyclists on the road, so they find it difficult to guess how cyclists are going to react or how cyclists are going to move. But also, of course, we have cyclists who are going against traffic and things like that, and that irritates me sometimes. All we ask for is that space. We are not asking you to give us the entire lane, but at least respect that space and not pass us nearby.
Find out in our next clip what cyclists with folding bicycles wish for in Singapore to make their journeys safer and more pleasant.
I want to ride my bicycle.